I want to talk to you about the most powerful thing that you can do in your life today. It is game changing. If you just did this one thing, I promise you, your life will become strong. What is that thing? Taking ownership of your life. On this episode, I'm going to tell you how to do that, the different areas of taking responsibility, and how to build your strongest life possible. My name is Mike Foster, and this is Strongest You. So I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of people over the years, in all different kinds of situations, all different sort of challenges that they've been facing. And the two words that I can't stand to hear from people when I'm working with them are the words, I can't. And yet I find that to be so much part of our dialogue and our belief system and how we live our lives. We let the words, I can't, drive our story. Yet Joseph Campbell, who's an author and a writer about stories and heroes, he says this, the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek. You see, part of becoming strong, part of encountering the life that is awaiting for you means that you have to go into a dark cave and you have to do things that you may not want to do. And you have to push past your fears and move from passivity to engagement. You see, it's easy to watch these videos and to pull them up on your phone and on YouTube and on a website and just sort of listen and learn, but none of it means anything until you take action, until you decide to say, I want to make a change in my life, to move from this passive place to engaging, and taking massive action is the key. Even if it's a tiny step, take one step. I don't want you to take a bunch of steps, just take one step. Identify one area of your life right now where you can grow, where you can take a risk, where you can take one step into the cave that holds the treasure for you. See, here's what I believe. Every positive change in your life begins with a bold decision that you are either going to start doing something or stop doing something. That's how we grow. That's how we become strong. And it's about taking personal responsibility for our lives. Friends, this is your life. It's not my life. This is your life. You are responsible. You are the owner. You are the occupier. Now, what are you going to do with it? My prayer and my hope is that you take ownership of it. No matter what your story looks like, no matter what the pain of your past looks like, no matter what the struggle is, no matter what addiction you might be in, no matter what relationship challenge you might be fighting right now, take ownership of your life. What is ownership? Ownership is making a commitment to create an outcome. You see, ownership says like, I see something, I know what I want for my life. I know what I'm going after. I know what my dreams are. I know what my goals are. And I'm gonna make the commitment to get there. That's taking ownership. And taking ownership also means that whatever the raw materials of your story are right now, whatever's in your hand, you begin to build a life from it. See, so many of us will look at our past and our struggles and our history and our brokenness, and we'll look at our lives and we'll go, I can't build anything from this. Well, you're done. Your life's finished at that point because you have just said those two words I really don't like. I can't. But let me tell you, I have seen this over and over and over again in people's lives. It doesn't matter what their raw materials are. Some people get some really nice raw materials, right? They had all the privilege, all the money, all the resources, all the healthy family situations. Like they got everything and they have built a life from that. But I also have seen people with nothing. They got duct tape and cardboard and not a lot of help. And I've seen people build incredible lives out of that too. What is the key? Ownership, responsibility, saying whatever's in my hand is mine and I'm going to build something beautiful from it. So what are 3 areas where you could take ownership of your life right now? Well, first of all, is take ownership of your narratives. And what I mean by that is take ownership and be aware of the story that you're telling yourself right now. What is the story that you're telling of your past? What is the story that you're telling yourself about the future? Is it a story where you are powerless, where you're helpless, where you can't influence your future? Or is it a story where you say, you know what? Yeah, I've had some really tough things happen in my life, but I still can build a beautiful life from it. I can still influence, I can still have impact, I can still pursue my dreams, I can do something incredible in my life. Take ownership of your narrative. Make sure you're telling yourself a true story. Also, you got to take ownership of your energy. What's the energy that you're bringing to your life? Are you bringing sort of like 10% energy, 5% energy? You're just kind of flat? Or are you engaging? Are you saying, hey, let's go for this? This is a new day with all kinds of opportunities and challenges. But opportunities, yes, let's do something with. Are you wired up? Are you just engaging, bringing 100% attention and focus and passion to this day? Because if you're not, you're probably not taking ownership. You're just letting life happen. Make sure you're owning your energy. And finally, so we take ownership of our narratives, we take ownership of our energy, but also you gotta take ownership of your attitude. See, an attitude is so important. Man, listen, I understand that you have the right to have a bad attitude about certain things, to be cynical, to be angry. There's a lot of things that have probably happened in your story that I have so much compassion towards. Don't miss this point. Like, I understand your hurt and your pain, but I have seen over and over and over again people who've gone through incredible setbacks and turned them into superpowers. I have watched people take their pain and turn it into purpose. And what was the driving force on that? Their attitude. Their attitude about their past, the attitude about who they are, the attitude that they brought into relationships. Own your attitude, own your narratives, own your energy, own your attitude. That is how we have a strong life. That is how we don't just talk about ideas or wish for things or have dreams that never happen. It's showing up every single day and engaging the world and saying, I belong here. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's do something with this life. So let me be clear. And I realize I have said that in every single episode of Strongest You. But guys, let me be really, really clear on this one. If you want change, if you want something different to happen in your life, you want to move in a direction towards health and wholeness and freedom, it begins by doing one thing: ownership. Taking one step of action, taking responsibility for your life. It's all in front of you. It is all available. You have this incredible opportunity to live a life of impact, of joy, to have strong relationships, a strong life, strong influence. All of it is right there, but it begins by taking massive action, even if it's just a tiny step. Here's my little secret. The secret I haven't told you yet and haven't told you in these past episodes, but I'm going to tell you right now. You already are strong. You have it within you. You are strong. Now go live strong.